Pakistan is among the countries where blasphemy is punishable by death. In many instances, the accused are killed by mobs before legal proceedings even begin. Often, it is the members of religious minorities who end up being accused of blasphemy. But recently, a very bizarre incident took place in Pakistan in the name of blasphemy. A huge mob was gathered outside Star City Mall in Pakistan's Karachi and vandalized Samsung company, accusing it of blasphemy. And all this happened after they heard rumours that Samsung company had introduced a QR code on its devices, which is blasphemous. A report.
The controversial blasphemy laws in Pakistan have gripped the country and pushing it back in time. Recently, the country witnessed yet another incident of blasphemy. Dozens of Islamists unleashed mayhem in the mobile market of Karachi after rumours of an alleged blasphemy against the Samsung company. The protesters tore down the billboards of Samsung in the city and indulged in vandalism after they heard that the company has committed blasphemy against Islam. The company faced the ire of the angry Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan members when initial rumours circulating about the incident said that Samsung had introduced a QR code on its devices which is blasphemous. Following the protests, police in the city detained many company personnel and later Samsung was forced to issue an apology. This is not the first case of its kind. Last year on December 31st, a Pakistani man threatened a Pepsi company's truck driver with dire consequences if the QR code on a 7-Up soft drink bottle is not removed by the company. Almost every day, someone in Pakistan is facing the allegation of blasphemy, a charge which makes his or her life vulnerable for the entire life. For the past few years, the South Asian country has witnessed a surge in blasphemy-related violence.
असल में मसला ये हुआ है कि स्टार सिटी मॉल के अंदर किसी मलऊन ने हमारे नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु ताला अलैहि वसल्लम की शान में गुस्ताखी की है, जो हमारे नज़दीक नाकाबिल बर्दाश्त है। इसीलिए हम लोगों ने ये एहतजाज किया पुरअमन। जब तक हमको गुस्ताख नबी का सर यहाँ तक पे नहीं मिलेगा, तब तक हम लोग यहाँ से नहीं जाएंगे।
A large majority of Pakistani people support the idea that blasphemers should be punished. The country has the world's second strictest blasphemy laws after Iran, according to the US Commission on International Religious Freedom. These controversial laws are frequently used to settle personal disputes or to oppress minorities. Perhaps the most famous case is that of Asiya Bibi, an improvised Pakistani Christian who in 2010 was convicted of violating Pakistan's blasphemy law and sentenced to death by hanging. Fortunately, she was later freed and left the country. But not everyone has the same fortune. Even the high-profile supporters of Asiya were killed in broad daylight. And who can forget the inhuman incident of Sialkot? Just a few months ago, furious workers of a factory in Sialkot tortured their Sri Lankan general manager to death over allegations of blasphemy and set the body on fire. According to a think tank, the Center for Research and Security Studies, Pakistan reported a total of 1,415 cases of blasphemy in the country since 1947. Almost everybody who speaks out against these laws and procedures runs the risk of being the victim of lynchings or public vigilantism.
minorities की कोई जगह नहीं है पाकिस्तान में। जिसका दिल चाहता है उठ के जो मर्जी, कोई झूठे इल्ज़ाम लगा रहा है, कोई ब्लास्फेमी लॉ के अंदर लोगों को अंदर किया जा रहा है। पाकिस्तान में कोई किसी किस्म का ऐसा लॉ नहीं है कि जो मिनॉरिटी को बचा सके।
Pakistan is among one of 32 Muslim majority countries that impose harsh penalties for blasphemy, apostasy or atheism, and one of 12 that punishes these crimes with death. After the Prevention Electronic Crimes Act in 2016 co-opted the harsh clauses of the Pakistan Penal Code, blaspheming online became a capital crime. People accused of blasphemy face a grueling struggle to establish their innocence, and even after acquittal, they face threats to their life. Pakistan's survival is not possible until blasphemy laws survive. Leaving appeasement politics aside, Pakistani lawmakers should repeal the controversial laws immediately.